Steven Pinker is a cognitive scientist, and he's got some great news for us. So, yes, the world is filled with wars, filled with crime, and oftentimes when you see the news, including the Young Turks, honestly, you see a lot of bad news around the world. Because part of the reason is if there's good news, it's not something that's extraordinary. Okay, so today a cop did not shoot and kill an unarmed person. That's not really news. Good, that's what they're supposed to do, that they're doing their job. Today a war did not break out in the Netherlands. Fantastic, but not much to report on. So what I want you to do is have context here so you're not too bummed out about what's happening in the world, because in reality things are, believe it or not, getting much better from a historical perspective. So Pinker explains, the rates of death in a war show something of an uptick because of the war in Syria, because obviously that's a disastrous, horrible war, right? But that's still a fraction of the levels they were in the 1960s through the early 1990s, and that's to say nothing of the world wars. Isn't that amazing? Because right now there's a lot of demagogues in America saying, oh my God, this is the worst threat we have ever faced and the world's on fire and this is the worst wars ever. No. Not even close to the 1940s, but it turns out not even close to the 1960s or 90s. So now how about the increase in crime here in America? Because there's been a small uptick since 2015. But Pinker explains, but even then, that wouldn't even be as high as it was in 2012, just 3 years ago. And that itself is a huge decrease in the levels of 60s and 70s and 80s in the US, where violent crime has fallen by more than half. So there is probably an uptick for 2015 and 2016, but it's just a wiggle in a curve that's been going down, down, down. And overall, he concludes, by every measure, our world is much more peaceful. Now let me show you a graphic that shows that to you in a visual sense. So this is the worldwide battle deaths per 100,000 people. So this is about the wars all across the world. You see where we are in the 2000s and beyond, it's a tiny amount. Surprisingly, to a lot of people who've forgotten how violent the world was in the 90s, the 80s, the 70s, the 60s, it was massively higher in terms of worldwide battle deaths. And then, of course, the 1940s when we had the world wars were gigantic, preposterous, through the roof. Okay, more context in this as Pinker explains. Now, this doesn't affect the thesis, he says, because the rate of death in war is about 1.4 per 100,000 per year. That's higher than it was at the low point in 2010 because of the Syrian war. Again, it's ticked up a tiny amount. But it's still a fraction of what it was in earlier years. For example, the death rate in war was 22 per 100,000 in years of the Korean War. It was 9 per 100,000 during the Vietnam War. During the Iraq War in the 80s, it was 5 per 100,000. Even at its recent peak of 1.4, we're still talking about a rate that is a fraction of what it used to be. Now, more good news. So crime in the U.S. is down. Worldwide wars are down. Well, how about terrorism? I mean, that's got to be much worse. Okay, let's not call Pearl Harbor terrorism. Let's not say anything that the Nazis did is terrorism. Okay, so put all that aside. But once you put that aside, of course, terrorism is the worst it's ever been, right? Wrong. The rates of terrorism in Western Europe, according to Global Terrorism Database, were much higher from 1972 to 1992 than they were in 2015, and 2015 was a terrible year for terrorism. So Pinker says, yes, 2015, much worse than the years prior. You see all those attacks in Europe, in Brussels, in Paris, and all those attacks in Western Europe. But it pales in comparison to the terrorist acts between 72 and 92. So, and he explains there was the Red Brigades and so many other terrorist groups, the IRA, etc. Now those are all long gone and considered to be minor because some of those groups don't exist anymore and our memories have faded on that. Also partly because a lot of the terrorism within Europe was Europeans at the time, so harder to demonize them as the others. Okay, now how about homicides because of terrorism? The rate of death in homicides far exceeds the rate of death in terrorism at a local level. And for that matter, in wars, more people die in homicides than in wars globally by far. So if you're going to be scared of something, and the demagogues will tell you to always be scared, what you actually should be scared of is someone in your own country killing you, having nothing at all to do with terrorism. And who's leading in terms of homicides by firearms per 1 million people? Well, you know the answer to this. USA, USA. So when you look at this graph, we are blowing people out of the water. The people that tell you, gun control, that doesn't work. Well, all those countries that have gun control, for example, Australia has very stringent gun control. They only have 1.4 firearm death per 1 million people. That is a minuscule rate. Germany, strict gun control, 1.9. You see all those countries that do gun control that do much better than us. We're number one in the world in homicides by firearm, 29.7 people per 1 million. So you know what that tells you? Your chance of dying from homicide by firearm is number one in America. Across the whole world, we're number one. By the way, the country that has the second most amount of guns per capita is Somalia. And your chance of dying from a homicide in America, though much lower than it used to be, is still significantly higher than your chance of dying from terrorism. Okay, now, there's a lot of good news in there to straighten out the bad news that you are always seeing on the news and by demagogues who want to take advantage of some of the current bad news. Okay, now I want to give you one more set of good news here. This comes from a blog on Medium, and it's got facts about how we've developed since 1820. Even bigger time context and perspective here. So this is all good news. Population literacy. Back in 1820, only 20% of the world was literate. What is it today? 80% literate. I'm actually surprised it's that high. That's wonderful. Look at all the progress we've made. How about poverty? Back in 1820, 94% of the people on the planet lived in poverty. Amazing. Today, it's only 10%. Again, that's an astoundingly low number, and of course it depends on your definition of extreme poverty, but that is great, great news. Now finally, life expectancy. Back in 1820, life expectancy was only 35 years. You were dead at 35 on average. Today, it is 70 years. In America, it's even higher. So we have more than doubled our lifespans. Things are so much better than they were in the past that we are literally living twice as long. We get 2 lives for the price of 1. So yes, people will send you depressing news, and sometimes it'll be us. And certainly people will want to take advantage of that bad news and lead you in the wrong direction and demagogue. But remember the reality and remember the context, because things are actually much better than they used to be.
If you enjoyed this clip, we actually have a 2-hour news show Monday through Friday that you can watch commercial free if you become a member. Go to tytnetwork.com/join to become a member.